What's up, YouTube? This is the last lifting session I had on a 12-week lifting program I ran. Each lifting cycle was 4 weeks long. I ran 3 of them. Um, so at the end of the whole entire thing, that was probably closer to 15 weeks because I had a deload week in between each cycle. But here, um, this is a pull day, so I'm starting off with a 3x5 on pause deadlifts. Something I could see right off the bat in this video is I'm not pulling my chest through my arms, um, which helps you get your shoulders above your hips to get you that upright look. Headphones slide off, so just take them off there, which is super obnoxious. But um, yeah, on this day, something I'm really trying to focus on is shins perpendicular, good hip height when pulling, and because of that, it kind of put the whole chest of the arms in the back of my head, which is not something you got to be doing everything right for the weight to feel good and hit that sweet spot on the sumo. I mean, anyone that pulls sumo knows what I'm talking about. When you have a deadlift bar and you do everything correct, the weight's going to pop off the floor, and I mean there's times you might not even realize the weight's off the ground. But yeah, I mean, you can make a super heavy weight feel and look pretty light. After that, I went into some deficit deadlifts. This is off a 2-inch platform. I'm not using a belt. I do have straps on. I didn't film all the sets. Before this, I hit 315, and I went up in weight every set, which is something I've been doing lately on exercises or lifts that have a lot of sets in them. I didn't do it on the pause deadlifts. I was trying to keep the pause deadlifts at like an RP of 8, kind of just stick with a weight where I can, focus on form. These I'm trying to really, overload towards the end on. Something I used to do, which I regret looking back, is I used to be the kind of person where, if I had like a 4x12 on squat, I would throw on 275. And unfortunately, my ego would not allow me to take the weight off no matter how I felt, which used to get me injured and tweaked all the time. This 385 is actually a PR, and it felt pretty good. This 405 is also a PR. Something I'm focusing on these as well is keeping my shins perpendicular into the ground. But on the first rep of this set, I let an absolute screech. You can hear it right there. Something I got to also focus on is when I'm bracing my core, when I'm taking that deep breath, I got to put that air into my stomach. I'm putting it into my ribs, which is not what you want, and that's what I did there. And my core is tight 100%, but it's not as well sound as it could have been if I put that air into my stomach. But yeah, I was happy with these because I've never hit 405 off a platform. So that was neat. I mean, after those, I just hit 3x10 on some barbell rows, kind of change up the angle every set just because I don't have a lot of hypertrophy options in my basement. I just got the barbell with a pair of 60-pound dumbbells and 20s and stuff like that, but not a whole lot. So yeah, that's really it. Next video is going to be what my maxes look like after I deload for a full week. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.